The lights of Okada, Manila flicker like a galaxy reborn as the world turns its eyes toward the Philippines on November 5th, 2025. The atmosphere is electric, the air charged with anticipation. This is no ordinary night. It marks the 25th edition of the Miss Earth pageant, the silver anniversary, a milestone celebrating not only beauty, but humanity's enduring hope for a cleaner, kinder, and more united planet. And as the silver lights bathe the grand ballroom in ethereal glow, 82 extraordinary women prepare to walk the most important runway of their lives, a stage where grace meets purpose and where every heartbeat echoes for the earth. What happens when the world's most radiant souls come together not to conquer, but to heal? When beauty becomes a voice and a crown becomes a call to action? Tonight, we uncover that very mystery. Welcome to Drakman TV, where we unravel the deeper meaning behind global legends and living myths. I'm Humza Sabir, and this is The Silver Lining, the story of Miss Earth 2025. But before we begin this dazzling journey of courage, consciousness, and celebration, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because on this channel, we don't just tell stories, we reveal the soul behind them. From the very beginning, the pageant's theme, the silver lining, reflected profound truth. That beauty is not the absence of hardship, but the strength that rises from it. In a world still recovering from environmental crises, climate change, and social turmoil, Miss Earth 2025 stands as a reminder that there is light within every storm. The Philippines, home to some of the most passionate pageant fans in the world, has become the perfect host for this silver celebration. The grand venue, Okada, Manila, glimmers beside the sea like a futuristic cathedral dedicated to hope. Beneath its golden domes, contestants from every corner of the globe, from the desert of Africa to the fjords of Scandinavia, from the islands of the Caribbean to the forests of Asia, gather with one mission: to inspire change. The journey began weeks before the coronation night. Delegates arrived in Manila between October 19th and 21st, their presence lighting up social media with anticipation. Each woman brought not just gowns and dreams, but powerful messages of advocacy, fighting for cleaner oceans, sustainable cities, renewable energy, and protection of endangered species. The Silver Lining Advocacy Series, held in early October, became the heartbeat of the competition. These presentations revealed the intellectual and emotional depth of the contestants, who spoke not only as beauty queens, but as ambassadors of conscience. It was here that the psychomythology of Miss Earth was most evident, each contestant embodying a different archetype of the modern Earth goddess: the protector, the healer, the innovator, and the nurturer. Then came the much-awaited media presentation, known as Media Moments, held at the Department of Environment and Natural Resources in Quezon City. It was a fusion of fashion and environmental art. Contestants adorned in Filipiniana-inspired gowns, crafted by local designers under the partnership with designers Circle Philippines. The event shimmered with elegance and meaning, paying tribute to Filipino heritage while signaling a global unity of purpose. Among the bright constellation of women, one name began to shine like a newly discovered star: Cawich, the stunning representative from Belize. Paris walked onto the stage with confidence that didn't demand attention, but rather invited it. Her smile was warm, her movements fluid, her message powerful. When the results were announced, she had won the silver medal, an achievement that sent waves of pride through Belize and beyond. In her words, spoken with heartfelt grace, she said, "Standing on that stage representing Belize is a dream, and earning this silver medal motivates me even more. I want to make my country proud and bring the Miss Earth crown home." Her triumph was not just personal, it was symbolic. For a small nation with a big heart, this recognition placed Belize firmly on the global pageant map. It showed that in this world, greatness is not measured by size, but by spirit. As the final night drew closer, excitement swept through Manila. The pageant this year carried stories of resilience, contestants who overcame illness, loss, and natural disasters to reach this moment. The diversity of nations told a story of global healing. Uzbekistan made its debut, while countries like Tanzania, Cayman Islands, and Nicaragua returned after years of absence, rekindling their place in the Miss Earth family. Some contestants withdrew for personal or political reasons, yet the essence of the event, hope, unity, and renewal, remained untouched. The reigning queen, Jessica Lange of Australia, prepared to pass her crown, her reign remembered as one of deep environmental advocacy and authenticity. And then the night itself arrived. The grand ballroom transformed into a shimmering landscape of mirrors, silver blossoms, and holographic imagery. The theme, the silver lining, came alive, light reflecting through every facet, symbolizing how hope endures even in the darkest times. As the audience held its breath, the delegates stepped forward in silver gowns that seemed to dance with the light itself. It wasn't just a competition. It was a global prayer for planet. Cameras flashed, the orchestra played, and millions around the world tuned in to witness this moment in history. As the final moments approached, Jessica Lange stood radiant under the spotlight, ready to crown her successor. The energy in the room was electric. Whether it was Cawich of Belize or another woman standing in that circle of destiny, what mattered most was what the crown represented. Not dominance, but duty. The Miss Earth crown is not just made of metal and jewels. It is forged from the responsibility of protecting our planet. In the end, Miss Earth 2025, the Silver Lining edition, became more than an anniversary. It became a statement. It declared that humanity can still find beauty and responsibility, purpose and passion, and strength and compassion. It proved that the true silver lining lies within the human heart, the will to keep believing in a better tomorrow. And as the lights dimmed and applause filled the hall, Cawich's silver medal glimmered like a promise. A reminder that even the smallest nation can shine on the grandest stage, and that every act of advocacy, no matter how small, ripples to the fabric of the world. This is Humza Sabir, and you've been watching Mr. Drakman TV, where stories breathe and myths awaken. If you were inspired by the courage and brilliance of these women, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because every story we tell brings us closer to understanding the extraordinary power of the human spirit and the earth that gives it life.